sh, then you can make modifications.
Okay.
So this is sh, and then r is given like this, like in Preeti, p and r
Okay.
blending like
Okay.
this
Okay.
given. So this becomes shra.
Follow.
Similarly, even sh is written, and then we add v to that. So shu
Hmm.
is also written like this,
Sure.
or sh is also written like this, sh half and ch
Hmm.
complete. So
Sure.
this is the
Hmm.
method for writing half sh.
Hmm.
Now we don't know how this method started, but instead of this sh,
Hmm. Hmm.
we can also write like this. It is not wrong. We can write sh
Okay.
like this, or
Hmm.
we can write sh like this.
Hmm.
This is also correct. This is not wrong.
Okay.
Mostly in Sanskrit, we find this particular method of writing
Hmm.
like this.
So both the symbols can replace each other. Both are correct.
For sh and for shva, they can replace,
Okay.
but sh
Hmm.
is written like this only. Shra is not written like this.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
this will be wrong because this is not the practice that anybody follows.
Correct.
This is the only way to write
Hmm.
shra.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. And
And
sir, in
Yaneshwara, what was your question?
the sh sounds like जो आपण शहामृगातला श म्हणतो ना तसा तो ऐकायला येतो पण लिहिताना आपण तो श्र म्हणजे आता जो तुम्ही दाखवलात तसा श्व लिहितो तर ते कुठल्याही पद्धतीने लिहिलं तर बरोबर आहे का?
नाही, हा जो आहे हा शहामृगाचा श आहे. हा पोटफोड्या श नाहीये.
हा.
हा शहामृगाचा श आहे आणि
ओके.
ज्ञानेश्वरमध्ये पण तोच आहे. त्याच्यामुळे त्याच्यात काही कन्फ्युजन.
ओके. ओके. याला शहामृगात.
Ah, so in Jnaneshwara, it is the same. We write like this,
हम्म.
Jnaneshwara. So this is the Talavyasha. Instead of Shahamruga, we can call it as Talavyasha because it is
हा.
articulated from Talu. The
हम्म.
second one is Murdhanyasha. So in
हम्म.
Jnaneshwara, it is Talavyasha only.
चालेल.
Hmm.
ओके. थँक्यू सर.
Yes. Dhanashri ji.
नमस्ते सर, समेतला विचारायचं.
Mhm.
नमस्ते सर. तुम्ही जसं बोलला की श्र वगैरे असतात ते
हम्म.
दोन कॉन्सोनंटची कॉम्बिनेशन आहे.
हम्म.
तर तसं भ जो आहे तो
हम्म.
ब आणि ह ह्या दोनचं कॉम्बिनेशन असू शकतो का? तर तो आपण तसा का लिहितो?
हा, तसं नाही ऍक्च्युली. तो दोघांचं कॉम्बिनेशन नाहीये. नाहीतर मग हिंदीमध्ये सांगतो म्हणजे सगळ्यांना समजेल, किंवा इंग्लिशमध्ये सांगतो. सो इफ वी लुक ॲट ऑल दी कॉन्सोनंट्स, then one is alpa prana and second is mahaprana. Okay, now this is little technical subject which comes in the shiksha. Shiksha is one of the vedangas and it talks about the pronunciation of the sounds. So in all the families we see the consonants like k, kh. So we cannot say that kh is the combination of k and h. That is not the point. Kh is an independent consonant and k is alpa prana. Prana means how much air do we spend when we articulate k. That is alpa prana. And for kh, more air is required. It is called as mahaprana. Similarly, g is alpa prana, gh is mahaprana. But gh is not combination of g and h. Gh is an independent sound. च छ अल्प प्राण महाप्राण, ज झ अल्प प्राण महाप्राण, ट ठ द ध. So everywhere we have one alpa prana, other is mahaprana. But those which are mahaprana sounds, it does not mean that they are combination of the earlier ones and her. It is not like that. They are independent vowels.
तर
Okay.
मृदू आणि
थँक्यू सर.
कठोर हा तसा आहे का हे?
हम्म?
आपण मृदू आणि कठोर असं पण म्हणतात ना मराठीमध्ये, तसं आहे का हे?
नाही, मृदू कठोर हे वेगळं आहे. Alpa prana mahaprana is different. Alpa prana means how much prana, how much air do we spend in articulating that.
ओके.
So the biggest mahaprana is ha. So when we articulate ha, the lot of prana is required. So it is mahaprana. Other sounds are also mahaprana, but ha especially is the one which requires lot of air. When we say ha, lot of air is spent in that. Okay, yes, Madhumati ji.
नमस्ते सर. मगाशी जे श्रीचं तुम्ही एक्सप्लेनेशन दिलं त्यालाच लागून प्रश्न आहे की आपण प्रश्न हा शब्द लिहितो तो असाच म्हणजे श काढून खाली न लिहितो ना आपण, म्हणजे ऍक्च्युली प्रोनाउन्सिएशन त्याचा न असं आहे पण लिहिताना न असतो ना खाली, तर त्याच्याबद्दल जरा तुम्ही सांगू शकाल?
Originally, actually, it is na only. The correct form is na. Ana is not correct. So when sometimes we speak and we use ana, but originally it should be na only. Prashna
ओके, प्रोनाउन्सिएशन नच असं आहे, प्रश्न.
असायला पाहिजे. आयडियली असायला पाहिजे, पण आपण न म्हणतो.
आपल्या बोली ह्याच्यात आपण प्रश्न असं म्हणतो ना. ओके, ठीक. ओके, थँक्यू.
येस. प्रीती जी.
नमस्ते सर. माय क्वेश्चन इज स्वरांमध्ये जे ल आहे त्याच्यामध्ये समोर पुस्तकामध्ये डॅश लिहिलेलं आहे, याचा अर्थ ते जसं आहे तसंच लिहायचं आहे का? म्हणजे रू मध्ये जसं आपण साऊंड मध्ये वी यूज दॅट हाफ सर्कल फेसिंग राईट अँड दीर्घसाठी हाफ डबल सर्कल फेसिंग टू द राईट. सिमिलर वे इन द ल ह्याच्यामध्ये जसं आहे तसंच लिहायचं आहे का?
Yes, yes. So we have to write the consonant and then after that we have to write that lru as it is. The reason for that is that there is only one word where that lru it comes in the word, but it is there and therefore we have to identify. So the only word is kripti. I'll just show you how to write. Okay, so there is half ka. Now sometimes we can write it below or sometimes we can write it at the left side. So kru and pa half and ta complete rasva ikar. Kriptihi is the only word. So kripti means kalpana, a thought or imagination, and this is the only word where that lru sound comes. But it has been identified as a vowel and it comes in our Varnamala. So it is there. It should be written like this only.
Sir, and one more question regarding this la word. In Marathi, there are two forms where the la is written. One is written like you have written in lu. आता याच्यामध्ये दोन पाकळ्या आणि काही याच्यामध्ये असा लिहिला जातो. तर कुठला जास्त बरोबर आहे? आणि
दोन्ही पण बरोबर आहे, असं काही त्याच्यात हे नाही. So both the forms of writing are correct because see what happens when we write according to different styles of the people, because originally it was handwritten, and from the handwritten available documents whenever they created the fonts, then they took all these different forms. So while writing we find a lot of variation. This is
but
also
for Sanskrit, Devanagari remains the same. The script remains the same for Marathi as well as Sanskrit. Then what is the more correct form according to Devanagari original of writing la?
Because now if we want to find out what is correct or what is wrong, there has to be certain parameter for that. Now here there is nothing like right or wrong. This is one style of writing and that is another style of writing. Both are correct. So we cannot say that any one of them is wrong. And we find the variations. Now also let us take, this was also question asked by somebody to me on WhatsApp, so I'll clarify that. Now how do we write ka? The standard form of writing ka is like this only, and even when we add any other consonant to that ka, we write ka half and then we add the other consonant. Let us say kla, we are adding l to that ka and we write like this. But also there is a variation. While writing the ka, it is also written like this. Now we may say that how it is written like this, because the left side there has to be complete circle. But when we see the word ka half and ta kta, like if we say ukta. Now in ukta, this part is only ka. Okay, this is ka, and then below that ka, ta is written. So this becomes ka ta, ukta. Ka first and ta after that. So there are variations and we have to acknowledge all of them. So while writing, we cannot say that this is right or this is wrong. And another interesting part that now we consider Devanagari as the standard script for writing the Sanskrit language. Now, I hope everyone understands the difference, meaning the language and the script. Two things are different. Sanskrit is language and Devanagari is the script. Now, it is possible that we are writing in Sanskrit, but we are using Roman script. The language is Sanskrit, but it is the Roman script. For example, if I say, Mama Nama Rudrakshaha, what is the language? It is Sanskrit language. But how am I writing this? Mama, M-A-M-A, Nama, N-A-M-A, Rudrakshaha, R-U-D-R-A-K-S-H-A-H. Visarga also I am writing H. Now, because I am writing in the Roman script, it does not mean that the language is English. The language is Sanskrit only because Mama word is in Sanskrit language. Nama word is in Sanskrit language. Rudrakshaha is in Sanskrit language. So language is Sanskrit, but the script can be Devanagari, the script can be Roman script can be any other script also. And in India, we find the manuscripts of Sanskrit, different scriptures in different scripts. The text is in Sanskrit, but the script, lipi is different. It can be Bangla, it can be Kannada, it can be Telugu. So the lipi can be different. And Devanagari is not the script for Sanskrit which has been used for the from the ancient times. This is also an interesting thing. So Devanagari script has been used for Sanskrit language in the later period. But originally, it is said that the origin of all the scripts of India, Devanagari or Bangla script or all mostly the North Indian scripts, it is said that Brahmi is the mother of all. Brahmi was the ancient script. Name of the script is Brahmi. And from that Brahmi, the other scripts are developed over the period of time. So Devanagari is also the later development. It is not from the ancient times. Brahmi was the first script. If you are interested to know more about this topic, I will share one book with all of you. It is about the development of the scripts in India. Now we are using Devanagari, but originally it was Brahmi. And from Brahmi, gradually the changes happened, and then the different scripts were adopted in Bangla, in Odia, in Marathi, or in other languages. So Brahmi is considered to be the original script. We also find many books or many manuscripts written in Sharada script. Sharada was very popular script in the Kashmir region. But unfortunately, because of we know that the political situations in the Kashmir are very difficult. And because of that, the Sharada script, it got now it is not completely lost. There are still people who can read Sharada. There are still manuscripts available in Sharada. And until we can say 1950s or 1960s, the people who are living in the Kashmir region, even their we can say their the invitation cards of the marriages, they used to print in the Sharada script. So it was very popular until the recent times, 1950s, 1960s, and all the Kashmiri Pandits, they used to use this Sharada script, which was very popular in the regions of Kashmir or Himachal Pradesh. And that Sharada is also the script used for the Sanskrit language. So Devanagari is the most popular script that we are using for Sanskrit language, but there are other scripts also. And because originally it is coming from the handwritings of the people, there are variations because everyone will write slightly in a different style. Some people will use the variations, and when we see the old manuscripts, then we see many variations. Now we think about the standardization, but actually when people write, then there can be possibility of having different styles of writing or variations in their writing. Yes, Medhaji.
हा सर, पेज नंबर 8 वर ना श शा शी शी शू आणि ना श्रू पाहिजे तो शू झालाय, चुकून झालाय ना, म्हणजे बाकी सगळीकडे बरोबर आहे आणि तेवढंच त्याच पेजवर.
ओके, एक मिनिट. ओके, नाही इथे करेक्ट आहे. आय जस्ट शेअर.
हा, श्रू शू आणि श्रू.
Okay, so sh, sha, shi, shi, shu, shu, shru. Now see here, both the variations are shown. The normal sh also and the other one which we saw just now. So sh and then rukara is given.
सॉरी सर, माझ्या पुस्तकात ना पण उकार आहे.
Printed.
हा, प्रिंट मिस्टेक
Yeah.
असेल, मला वाटलं. हा, मी पाठवले
Same
पाहिजे
in my
तुम्हाला.
book.
Okay.
हा,
I think whenever they printed the next edition, they typed everything again, and therefore there can be possibility of having mistakes in the printed edition.
ओके ओके, थँक्यू सर.
This PDF is the older version, so
हा.
in this is correct, but in the printed version there can be mistake.
हो हो, म्हणूनच जरा शंका वाटली नेमकं काय असं ना. थँक्यू.
Yes, thank you. Yes, Satish ji.
Yeah, so I have a question on this Mahaprana and Alpaprana. So when we say Mahaprana, actually it is the puff coming from the lip, or it is actually from the kantha. When I say kha come from, and dha come from the lips, right? There is some difference between how that is done. Is that correct, or how?
No, for kh or for the, now when we use the lips or when we close the lips, it is only for the group of pa, pha, ba, bha, ma. They are called as oshthavya, and the lips are closed. Now for the other consonants, there will be some position of the lips, but lips are not contributing in articulation of that sound. Okay, so lips are not contributing in the articulation of that sound. So alpa prana and mahaprana can be for all the groups. Ka, kha. So we are discussing about how much air is consumed whenever we articulate that particular sound. On the basis of that, alpa prana and mahaprana is done.
But in both the cases, there is a feeling that the air comes out. We are expelling something like kha, gha. The air comes out, right? That's
Yes.
what the difference is.
So for all the sounds, air will come out, because naturally the process of articulation is that we breathe in. Now when we breathe in, at that time we cannot speak. So we breathe in, the air is in our lungs. Whenever that air comes out, then it passes through the vocal cords, and then the movement is happening in the mouth, the tongue, the teeth, etc. So air is coming out in all the articulation, all the sounds. The only thing is that for k, we use little air. That means a little air comes out. And for kh, for dha, for gha, more air comes out. So they are called as mahaprana. Air comes out for all the sounds.
But it's more in case of mahapranas.
Yes, yes.
And is there something called aghosha and ghosha? Is
Yes.
that?
Yes. Now that is the technical, there is a lot of discussion in Shiksha. So maybe sometimes else we will discuss about that. Here,
Okay.
because the question was asked, so I was explaining that. Otherwise, this all classification of the varnas, and there are different categories which we can discuss later on. It is all about the phonetics.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, Alpaji.
So the word just now that you used, that kripti, right? That if I have to break it, it will be ka with halanta plus l plus a plus pa with halanta plus ta plus ihi. Am I right?
It is ka half, then dhru only.
Huh.
Dhru is vowel itself.
Correct.
A doesn't come after that.
Acha.
Pa half, ta half, and rasva ikar and visarga.
Huh. Okay. Got it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so just Himanshi ji is saying that why are we not going ahead on our lesson plan? Yes, we are going, but the questions are also important, because if these basic things are not clarified, then further also there can be confusion, and we are clarifying everything so that when we move to the next step, there should not be any doubt in our mind. Okay, so now let us move ahead. And now we have seen the basic vowels and the consonants, and we also saw the barakadi, the combinations of the consonants and the vowels. Now the next part in our textbook is the combined consonants. So we saw that mainly there are three popular combinations like ksha, tra, and jya, which are identified as the separate consonants in the Hindi or in Marathi, they are counted as the separate consonants, but actually they are not the independent consonants, they are the combinations of two. So we saw that ksha is combination of k and sh, tra is combination of t and r, jya is combination of j and y. So these three are the popular combinations. But apart from that, there are several other combinations also, and in our textbook, author has given some important combinations so that we understand when we read what is the earlier consonant, what is the next consonant, and what is the combination. So that is the next part in our textbook. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear with this articulation of the Barakadi. Okay, so the next part in our textbook is Sanyukta Aksharani. Sanyukta, the conjunct consonants. And these are the combinations of only two letters, only two consonants. But there can be three consonants together, four consonants together, five consonants together. Like yesterday, we saw the example Kartsnya, in which there was combination of five consonants. Okay, we can understand that, but we should first understand the combinations of two. And here some important examples are given so that we understand what is the previous consonant and what is the next consonant. So in the textbook, author has given some combinations like k plus k, double k, k plus t. But now what I have done, because only articulating that conjunct consonant will be difficult because they occur in a particular word, and therefore the same exercise which is given in the book, I have also given the words for that so that we understand the application of these combinations, and then it will be easy for us to read out those combinations. So the same exercise which is there in the book, but I have also given the words where the combinations come. Okay, for example, k plus k, double k, and there is a word which is mentioned after that so that we understand where such kind of combination comes. So, chikka, for example, k plus t, kt, praktana. The word is mentioned here. Now, here we are not going to see the meanings of the words because understanding the vocabulary and the application of those words in the sentences in the language, that is a further part. But right now, we are only concerned about the articulation, about the pronunciation of these combined sounds or the conjunct consonants. Okay, so here also I think we can do the practice together. Maybe I will read out 2, 3 initially, and maybe you can also volunteer, you can also read, and if there is any mistake, I can correct that. Okay, so I will read initial few combinations. So k plus k is double k, and there is a word chikka. Now see, when k comes two times, now how to articulate that? Because the first one is half and the second one is complete. So we have to apply more force and we have to give more stress on that particular word. So then it becomes double. Chikka. That is the first one. Then k plus t, kt. So only kt, articulating that is difficult. So we can take the word praktana. So praktana. K half, t complete, praktana. Then k plus y, kya, and the word is aikya. In that way, there are several other combinations given by the author. So maybe you can raise your hands and one by one, maybe each one of us we can read, let us say 3, 4, or maybe 4, 5 words so that we practice this. Okay, so Harshita ji.
K plus r, kra, chakra.
Yes.
K plus v, kwa, pakwa. K plus sha, ksha.
Okay, here the word is not given because we don't have the word really in Sanskrit language where half ka and talavya sha is there. We have the examples of half ka and murdhanya sha, which becomes sha. Okay, but this ksha is different. This ksha is combination of ka and sha. This is the second one. But here, this combination is the first one. So we don't have really the word for that, but author has given the combination just for understanding purpose. Okay.
Yes.
The next one is
Ka plus sha, ksha.
okay.
Paksha.
Now, when you say this ksha, clearly that murdhanya sha should be audible sha, because we have to maintain the difference between the first sha and the second sha. Sha, 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 sha. So paksha,
Paksha.
paksha,
Paksha.
sha, sha,
ठीक है.
sha.
Okay.
Okay, so then next one, Rita ji.
Okay. Ka plus sa, sh. Prakshahita.
It is not sha, it is sa. So
Sa.
sahita,
Prakshahita.
prak sahita,
Prakshahita.
pra.
Pra. Prakshahita. Prakshahita.
Correct.
Is it?
Sahita.
Ga. Ga. Diggaj.
Now, the most important point here we have to keep in mind that when we speak Hindi or when we speak Marathi, the last letter, the last consonant, we just leave it half. Like,
Yes.
for example, when we say Ram.
Hmm.
Now, what we are doing here, Ram, ma is half. But in Sanskrit, we have to articulate it completely because ma is not half, ma and a. So we have to say Rama.
Rama. Okay.
राम.
Ga.
दिग्गज आपने अभी जैसे पढ़ा दिग्गज.
Diggaja.
हाँ, so ideally it should be दिग्गज.
Diggaja.
So
Yes.
this is a very important thing because when we speak in Hindi or Marathi, the last
Right.
consonant we leave it half only. Mandir.
Mandira.
Mandira. So Mandir, Ram, Krishna. So every the last one we leave it half, but we have to articulate it completely. So Diggaja. Yes, the
Ga.
next.
Okay. Okay, sir.
No, you can read 2-3 more words.
Okay. Ga plus ma. Yugma.
Correct.
Ga plus ya. Bhagya.
Yes. Okay, Dhanashri ji.
Ng plus the. Pangta.
Correct. Pangta.
Pangta.
Yes.
Ch plus ch. Ucha.
Correct.
J plus j. Ujjayini. T plus twa. Khatwa.
Correct.
D plus d. Uddayana.
Yes. Okay, Rachana ji.
D plus ra is dra. Dra.
Correct.
Na plus na. Vishana.
Now, when it comes 2 times, then we have to give more stress on that. So it should be Vishanna.
Vishanna.
Vishanna. Na should be stressed.
Ta plus ta is ta. Uttama. Ta plus na is na. Ratna.
Correct.
Ta plus ya is tya. Satya.
Yes.
Ta plus ra is tra. Mitra.
Yes. Now here also there are two different styles of writing. The one which we saw, that t, and now that is all, that was for k basically, but t is also written just line, and then r is given as a slanting line. So tr, this is also one style. This is also another style, but the first one is mainly followed. Okay. The next one, Kiranji.
The plus the
Hmm,
उद्देश्य.
correct.
The plus the
Hmm.
उद्भव.
No, one you left. The plus the.
The plus the
Hmm,
बुद्ध.
hmm,
The plus the
the bha.
उद्भव. How
Correct.
to pronounce it, sir? The plus bha means
The bha. Actually,
bha.
independently, it will be difficult to pronounce that. But when it comes in the word, then it is easy. That's why I have written the words. Udbhava.
Udbhava.
Correct.
The plus ma, padma.
Correct.
Then the plus ya, dya, vidya.
Correct. Okay. Next one, Kalpana ji.
Sir, there are two Kalpana. You have to think to Kalpana Mehta or Kalpana.
नहीं, आपका ही हैंड रेस मुझे दिख रहा है इसलिए.
अच्छा अच्छा sir. So the plus ya dya vidya. Na plus na anna. Pa plus ta this is prapta. Pa plus pa that is pipali. Pa plus ra pratham. Ba plus ba abbibam.
Abbimb.
Abbimb. Bha plus na bna. Istabhranti.
Stabhnati.
Okay.
Stabhnati. Bha half, na complete.
Okay. Istabhnati.
It is bhna. Stabhnati. Yes. Okay, Madhumati ji.
Yes, sir. Ma plus ma sammukha. Ya plus ya shayya. Ra plus ka kar arka. Ra plus ya yar karya. La plus pa alpa kalpa.
Correct.
La plus ya lya kalyana.
Correct.
La plus la malla.
Okay, Zenobia ji. Yes, sir. Can you please unmute Zenobia ji?
Yes, sorry, sir. Va plus ya, vya, kavya. Sh plus ya, shya, avashya.
Okay, so here, just a minute. Here, sometimes what happens that if sh and ya comes, sometimes by mistake we pronounce like sh, double sh. Okay, avashya. Okay, so we have to keep in mind that there is ya, and therefore ya should be heard clearly. Avashya. It should not be
avashya.
Sometimes it happens like avashya, sh, but it is sh and ya, so it should be avashya.
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 Sh plus shna, krishna. Sh plus shma, grishma.
And also we have to
The
keep in mind that if it is dirgha, then we should try to articulate it as if dirgha. Now it will take some time. It will not happen immediately, but at least if we are aware about it, then gradually we can start imbibing that in our articulation. So gri is dirgha. So we should say grishma.
Grishma.
Yes,
S plus K, skandha.
correct. Okay.
S
Vitesh ji.
स प्लस न स्न स्नान.
Hmm.
स प्लस स is स निसिम.
Nisima.
निसीम.
Nisima.
Sa should be stressed because there are two sas. So Nisima.
निसीम.
Nisima.
निसीम.
Sa is coming only once when you say. So it should come two times. Nisima.
निसीम.
Correct.
ह प्लस न ह up. No, sorry sir, can't read that.
Anna. Apara.
What's अपराहन. अपराहन.
Aparanha.
अपराहन.
H is half and Ana is complete. So it should be Aparahanna.
अपराहन.
Aparahanna.
अपराहन.
So Aparhanna means afternoon. After 12
Okay.
o'clock. That is Aparhanna. And
अपराहन.
the morning time, the first half of the day is called as Purvahanna. Purvahanna, that is the first half, and Aparhanna is the later half, the second half of the day.
ह प्लस य बाह्य.
Bahiya.
बाह्य.
H should come first, Ya should come later. Bahiya.
बाह्य.
Correct. Okay, Dinesh ji.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
S plus K, sk,
No, this last one.
skanda.
The earlier
Last one.
words are done. Anjali. Ya plus Ja.
Nya plus ja, nya, Anjali.
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 Yes, Anjali.
Anjali.
Correct.
K plus sh plus na, kshna.
Hmm.
Tikshna.
Hmm.
K plus sh plus ma, kshma, sukshma.
Correct.
K plus sh plus va, kshwa, ishwaku.
Ikshwaku. Ikshwaku.
Ikshwaku.
Hmm.
Ikshwaku. G
Yes.
plus bh plus ya, gnya,
Digbhya.
dignya,
Digbhyaha.
digbhya,
Digbhyaha.
digbhyaha.
Now,
Dha plus ra
just a minute.
plus
Now, if you have difficulty in articulating such kind of combinations, then what can you do? You can break them into two parts. Like say dig first and then say bhyaha. So if you make like this, dig bhyaha. So g will come to the first part, bhyaha will go to the second part. So if you break that, then it will become easy. So dig bhyaha, dig bhyaha.
digbhyaha.
Correct. Okay. Yes, Radhaji.
घ प्लस र प्लस य घ्र्य व्याघ्र्य. घ घ य अंग्य विलंघ्य.
Correct.
च प्लस छ हाँ च प्लस छ प्लस व छ्व उच्छ्वा उच्छ्वास.
Correct.
उच्छ्वास. न प्लस ट प्लस य
ट्य वंट्य.
करेक्ट.
त प्लस प प्लस र प्र. त प्रव्य प्ररव्य.
No, it is तत्प्रख्य. तत्प्रख्य.
तत्प्रख्य.
Yes. Okay, Satish ji.
त प्लस म प्लस य थ्म्य थ्म्य महात्म्य महात्म्य.
Correct.
त प्लस र प्लस य त्रिय त्रम्यक त्रम्यक त्रम्यक
त्र्यंबक.
त्र्यंबक.
So ya should also be clearly audible. Triambak.
त्र्यंबक त्र्यंबक.
Triambak. Triambak. Last ka also should be complete. Triambak.
त्र्यंबक त्र्यंबक. द प्लस ध प्लस व दध्व ध्वा दध्वा बुद्ध्वा बुद्ध्वा बुद्धा बुद्धा.
No, it is Buddhva. Actually, because of the font style, there is the, then below that there is the, and below that there is v, small v. So it is Buddhva.
The v comes last. Buddhva.
Buddhva.
T plus b plus r. Dabra. Dabra. Tabra. Trabra. Tabramya. Tabrahma. Tabrahma.
Correct. Okay, Nishita ji.
Yes, sir. D plus B plus Y. Bhya. Abdhya. Abdhyah. Abdhyah. Abdhyah.
No, the comes first. So how do we break this?
Okay, Adbhya. Adbhya. D plus B plus R. Dhr. Tabdhrama.
The comes first. Tadbhrama.
Tadbhrama. Okay.
Tadbhrama.
D plus R plus Y. Drya. Daridrya. N plus T plus Y. Antya. Antya.
Yes. Okay. Yes, Advait. The next one.
न प्लस त प्लस य त्य अंत्य. त न प्लस त प्लस र त्र मंत्र. न प्लस द प्लस य द्य वंद्य. र प्लस ग प्लस य अर्घ्य गार्ग्य. र प्लस ध प्लस व ऊर्ध्व ऊर्ध्व. श प्लस च प्लस य च निश्चयवन.
Nishtyavana.
निश्चयवन.
Ch and ya. So ya should audible. Nishtyavana.
निश्चयवन.
Okay, Aparna ji.
मी ना अपर्णा तर अनोरे.
हो.
ओके. श प्लस ट प्लस य च्य वैशिष्ट्य. श प्लस प प्लस र स्प्र निष्प्रम.
एक वरचा एक राहिला.
हो द्रष्ट राहिला सॉरी. श प्लस ट प्लस व च्य दृष्ट्वा.
दृष्ट्वा.
दृष्ट्वा. श प्लस प प्लस र स्प्र निष्प्रम. निष्प्रम.
भ कंप्लीट. निष्प्रभ.
निष्प्रभ. निष्प्रभ.
निष्प्रभ.
निष्प्रभ. स प्लस त प्लस य त्य तेन. तेयन. तेन.
नाही, य येत नाहीये. स्त्येन.
तेन.
स्त्येन.
तेन. तेन. स प्लस त plus r, str. Vastra.
Okay, Poonam ji. Yes, Poonam ji, can you please unmute? I think there is some maybe network problem. Poonam ji, can you hear? No, I think yes. Vatsala ji.
plus m plus y, brahmya.
ह प्लस म प्लस य भ्य भ्राम्य Can you hear me? Bhramya.
Yes, yes.
I can hear.
Okay, no, there was some network problem, I think. Now the last only we could hear. Okay, so actually here the words are ending, but we can just do the quick revision. What can I do? I can just read quickly all the words so that it will be a revision. Okay, chikka.
सर जस्ट एक क्वेश्चन सर, आपने जो स्तयेन के लिए बोला था, इज इट प्रोनाउंस्ड एज स्तयेन और स्तियेन, मतलब एक छोटी सी ई की मात्रा के साथ?
नहीं, ई नहीं है, स्त्येन य है, इसलिए वो थोड़ा सा ई के जैसा लग रहा है, लेकिन एक्चुअली वो ई नहीं है. य क्लियरली आर्टिकुलेट होना चाहिए, तो स्त्येन स्त्येन स्त्येन. Okay, so just fastly we will revise everything. I'm just reading all the words fatafat so we can have the revision. Chikka, praktana, aikya, chakra, pakva, paksha, praksahita, diggaja, yugma, bhagya, pangta, उच्च, उज्जयिनी, खटवा, उड्डयन, पौंड्र, विषण्ण, उत्तम, रत्न, सत्य, मित्र, उद्देश्य, बुद्ध, उद्भव, पद्म, विद्या, अन्न, प्राप्त, पिप्पली, प्रथम, अबिंब, स्तभनाति, सम्मुख, शय्या, अर्क, कार्य, कल्प, कल्याण, मल्ल, काव्य, अवश्य, कृष्ण, ग्रीष्म, स्कंध, स्नान, निस्सीम, अपराह्न, बाह्य, ऐंजली, तीक्ष्ण, सूक्ष्म, इक्ष्वाकु, दिग्भ्यः, व्याघ्र्य, विलंघ्य, उच्छ्वास, वंट्य, तत्प्रख्य, महात्म्य, त्र्यंबक, बुद्ध्वा, तद्ब्रह्म, अद्भ्यः, तद्भ्रम, दारिद्र्य, अंत्य, मंत्र, वंद्य, गार्ग्य, ऊर्ध्व, निश्च्यवन, वैशिष्ट्य. Now here see two shs are coming one after the other, sh and sh. So वैशिष्ट्य, दृष्ट्वा, निष्प्रभ, स्त्येन, वस्त्र, ब्राह्म्य. Now here whatever combinations are given by the author in our textbook, these are only some specific combinations. Not all the combinations are mentioned here. Okay, so only some specific combinations are given here, but we can consider this as the practice, and this is the method. How do we understand? Again, like yesterday we were discussing, top to bottom, left to right. This is the method that we have to follow. Now, this was our first week. Actually, we did 4 sessions in the first week. and in the first week we only studied the articulation of the vowels, consonants, and the conjunct consonants. And I think we are now clear about it. So what we can do now from the next week, when we'll start from the Monday, now the next lesson, actually in the textbook it is the first lesson. Whatever we read till now, it was only the introductory part and it was only regarding the articulation of the sound. So this all we did today, Sanyukta Aksharani. The numbers are given, but I think all of us, we know the numbers because they are same as used in Devanagari, in Hindi or in Marathi. So now from here, the next, from the next page, the first lesson really starts. Now, in this week, we only saw about the pronunciation of the sounds. But then from the next class, we are going to start understanding the meaning also. It was not earlier, it was only for the pronunciation, but now we are going to understand the meanings of the small words, the small sentences, and then we will also start forming the small sentences. Then reading practice, writing practice, gradually we will start. Okay, so the first lesson we will start from the next class. I hope this part was clear for all of us because pronunciation is very important in Sanskrit. Now what you can try. So there are two days in between holidays. In these 2 days you can try reading the Sanskrit shlokas, or you can try reading the maybe the lessons or some stories. I will also share some material for you, and you can try reading that part. And because there are some sandhis also, there will be some combinations of the consonants also. So you can practice that. And meanwhile, when you practice that in these 2 days, if you have any difficulty for a specific word, then you can ask me. We can discuss that in our next class. But we will start with the first lesson and we will start learning the meanings also. Okay, so again, now the last 5-6 minutes, we will read the shloka and we will understand the meaning of the shloka. So this practice we will continue for all the classes. So today actually I have chosen 2 verses because they have the similar kind of meaning. So let us now try to understand the verse and the meaning of the verse. Idanim adya tritiyah shlokah asti. Shlokah इत्थं वर्तते. जलबिंदु निपातेन क्रमशः पूर्यते घटः स हेतुः सर्वविद्यानां धर्मस्य च धनस्य च. Now see, now we already have studied the pronunciation of the sounds. So whenever we read the shloka, now the meter of the shloka is one thing, but we should also keep in mind that rasva and dirgha, that point should be there in our mind. Jalabindu nipatena kramashah puryate ghataha. Now if you listen carefully, wherever there is dirgha, I am stretching that part. Jalabindu nipatena kramashah puryate ghataha sahetu sarva vidyanam dharmasya cha dhanasya cha. All the other letters are short letters, they're rasva, so the pronunciation should be done accordingly. Idanim shlokah vartate jal bindu nipaten kramashah पूर्यते घटः. अत्र उदाहरणं प्रस्तूयते यत् यदि घटः अस्ति, मृत्तिकायाः निर्मितः यदि घटः वर्तते, यदि तस्मिन् घटे जलस्य पूरणं करणीयं, यदि तस्मिन् घटे जलं प्रपूरितव्यं, तर्हि क्रमशः एकस्य एकस्य बिन्दोः निपातेन घटः प्रपूर्यते. यदि जलस्य बिन्दुपातः एव यदि भवति, तर्हि जल बिन्दु निपातेन एकः बिन्दुः तस्मिन् घटे पतति, द्वितीयः बिन्दुः तस्मिन् घटे पतति, तृतीयः बिन्दुः तस्मिन् घटे पतति. क्रमशः जल बिन्दु निपातेन एकैकस्य बिन्दोः पतनेन सः घटः क्रमशः पूर्यते. यथा जलबिन्दूनां निपातेन यथा घटस्य पूरणं भवति तस्मिन् घटे जलं पूरितं भवति तद्वदेव तेन एव विधिना स हेतुः सर्वविद्यानां यथा क्रमशः बिन्दुनिपातेन घटः पूर्यते तद्वदेव यदि ज्ञानग्रहणम् अस्माभिः करणीयं, यदि ज्ञानं प्राप्तुम् इच्छामः, यदि सर्वविद्यानाम् अध्ययनं कर्तुम् इच्छामः, तर्हि ज्ञानस्य प्राप्तिः अपि क्रमशः भवति। अद्य एकस्य पाठस्य अध्ययनं कुर्मः, श्वः अन्यस्य पाठस्य अध्ययनं कुर्मः, क्रमशः प्रतिदिनं नूतनस्य पाठस्य अध्ययनेन ज्ञानस्य वृद्धिः भवति। यथा घटः क्रमशः पूर्यते तद्वदेव क्रमेण अध्ययनेन विद्यानां प्राप्तिः भवति, ज्ञानस्य प्राप्तिः भवति। तद्वदेव धर्मस्य प्राप्तिः अपि क्रमशः भवति। अत्र धर्म शब्दस्य अर्थः पुण्यम्। एकं सत्कर्म यदि कुर्मः तर्हि एकेन सत्कर्मणा एकं पुण्यं प्राप्यते। द्वितीयेन सत्कर्मणा, सत्कर्म नाम उत्तमं कर्म यदि वयं कुर्मः, द्वितीयेन सत्कर्मणा द्वितीयं पुण्यं प्राप्यते। अत्र धर्म शब्दस्य अर्थः पुण्यम्। एकस्य कर्मणः आचरणेन एकेन सत्कर्मणा पुण्यं प्राप्यते, द्वितीयेन सत्कर्मणा पुनः पुण्यं प्राप्यते, तृतीयेन सत्कर्मणा पुनः पुण्यं प्राप्यते। पुण्यस्य प्राप्तिः अपि क्रमशः भवति। यथा ज्ञानस्य प्राप्तिः क्रमशः भवति, प्रतिदिनं स्वाध्यायेन अध्ययनेन ज्ञानस्य प्राप्तिः भवति, तद्वदेव सत्कर्मणाम् आचरणेन प्रतिदिनं यदि सत्कर्म कुर्मः तर्हि प्रत्येकेन कर्मणा धर्मस्य नाम पुण्यस्य प्राप्तिः भवति। तद्वदेव धनस्य सञ्चयः अपि क्रमेण एव भवति। धनम् अपि क्रमशः प्राप्यते। अद्य किञ्चित् धनं प्राप्तं, द्वितीये दिने पुनः किञ्चित् धनं प्राप्तं भवति, तृतीये दिने पुनः किञ्चित् धनं प्राप्तं भवति। क्रमशः धनस्य प्राप्तिः भवति। विद्यायाः प्राप्तिः अपि क्रमेण भवति। धर्मस्य नाम पुण्यस्य प्राप्तिः अपि क्रमेण भवति। धनस्य प्राप्तिः अपि क्रमेण भवति, किन्तु तत्कृते निरन्तरता आवश्यकी वर्तते। निरन्तरः प्रयासः तत्र आवश्यकः वर्तते। अत्र एकः श्लोकः अस्माभिः पठितः, अन्यः श्लोकः अपि तद्वदेव वर्तते। क्षणशः कणशश्चैव विद्याम् अर्थं च साधयेत्। क्षणत्यागे कुतो विद्या, कणत्यागे कुतो धनम् इति अन्यः श्लोकः वर्तते। क्षणशः, क्षणः नाम कालस्य सूक्ष्मः अवयवः क्षणः। क्षणे क्षणे विद्या प्रापणीया। प्रत्येके क्षणे विद्या कथं भवेत्, विद्यायाः प्राप्तिः कथं भवेत्, अस्य विचारः करणीयः। कणेन, कणः नाम सूक्ष्म अवयवः। सो क्षणे क्षणे, प्रत्येके क्षणे विद्यायाः प्राप्तिः कथं भवेत् तस्य विचारः करणीयः। तद्वदेव अर्थं नाम धनस्य प्राप्तिः कणेन कणेन भवति। प्रभूतं धनम् अकस्मात् प्राप्तुं न शक्यते। प्रभूतस्य धनस्य प्राप्तिः अकस्मात् न भवति, किन्तु निरन्तर प्रयासेन धनस्य प्राप्तिः कणेन कणेन क्रमशः भवति। क्षणे क्षणे विद्यायाः प्राप्तिः, कणे कणे कणेन कणेन धनस्य प्राप्तिः भवति। किन्तु यदि क्षणस्य उपयोगः अस्माभिः न कृतः, यदि क्षणः व्यतीतः, यदि क्षणस्य अपव्ययः भवति तर्हि कुतो विद्या, विद्यायाः प्राप्तिः न भविष्यति। यदि समयः व्यर्थः गतः तर्हि विद्यायाः प्राप्तिः न भवति। तथा च कणेन कणेन नाम धनस्य सञ्चयः यदि वयं न कुर्मः तर्हि धनस्य प्राप्तिः अपि न भवति। अस्य निष्कर्षः, अस्य सारांशः अस्ति, यदि वयं विद्यां प्राप्तुम् इच्छामः तर्हि प्रत्येकस्य क्षणस्य उपयोगः करणीयः, समयस्य व्ययः न करणीयः, कालस्य अपव्ययः न करणीयः, प्रत्येके क्षणे विद्यायाः प्राप्तिः आवश्यकी। यदि प्रत्येके क्षणे ज्ञानं प्राप्नुमः तर्हि निश्चयेन अस्माकं विद्या सफलीभूता भविष्यति। यदि प्रत्येके क्षणे प्रयत्नं कुर्मः, अर्थं च प्राप्तुम् इच्छामः तर्हि स्वल्पधनेन, स्वल्पस्य धनस्य सञ्चयात् अनन्तरं प्रभूतं धनं भविष्यति इति अस्य श्लोकस्य अर्थः वर्तते। So Sanskrit is telling about the investment, that if you want to become rich, then you should save the money, you should invest the money in a proper way. And even if you invest a little bit, even if you invest 1 rupee per day, after many days you will become a rich person, you will become the billionaire. So yes, the list of the words we did today, yes, I will share that. So whatever we are discussing every day, I share that in our group. So the words I will definitely share after the class. Okay, so Krishna, Krishna. So actually we saw that in the first session that it is not even E, it is not even U, but it is R. It is a different vowel. So ideally it should be Krishna, Krishna. But we are not habitual to speak in that way. So it will take time, but this is what is the ideal method. And we can practice for that. Okay, so we'll stop here today. And from the next week, we will really start our language learning. Whatever we studied in this